What's up guys, it's Runa, welcome back to RUNACY. Today we're going to do something different. Today, I don't know if this is when the video is going to go up, but today it's Valentine's Day and I hope you guys are cuddled up with your boo watching this, or perhaps you're cuddled up alone with your snacks watching this. Doesn't matter, as long as you're nice and cozy during this warm February. It's probably warm for most people, it's been warmer than usual. But anyway, today we're going to talk about overreactions. I mean, we've all done it. We've all overreacted before. Everyone's overreacted. You can't tell me that you haven't. If you do, you'd be lying. Regardless, we've all overreacted before. And today we're going to look at some people on Reddit who are worried that they are doing that very thing. So they're reaching out to the community for some guidance, and we are going to provide that to them today. Without any further ado, that's what we will do. Am I overreacting? Friend backing out last minute on $4,000 Valentine's trip payment. Okay, let's see. We're supposed to leave later today for Aruba on a Valentine's girls trip. Oof. We booked months ago and rented a villa for $16,000 for 5 people. I took the master bedroom, so I paid $5,000. I'm already seeing that this person's probably a little bit annoyed because they paid the most. That's my prediction. They've paid the most out of everyone, and so they feel the most entitled to this trip, and I think that might cloud their judgment just a bit. The other 3 girls paid their $2,330 portions when I paid mine. To us, it's just ideal to pay up front and get it out of the way. Reasonable. My friend Holly chose the second nicest room and was supposed to pay $4,000. I'm already noticing a bit of tension. She chose the second nicest room and she was supposed to pay $4,000. I think this is the friend. Oh, well, I guess it is the friend because it says on $4,000 Valentine's trip payment, but whatever. Holly specifically requested to wait and pay her balance at the end, which was an option, so we all agreed to it. We have a host for the trip, so the invoice was sent to her last night. This morning we got a reminder call about the payment, and someone in the group chat asked about it. When I followed up with Holly, she said she can't pay it right now and thought that we could basically figure it out later. Oof. Holly, girl. I love my friends and I really don't ask much of them. I don't know what this person's doing. This person's like, to me it seems like this person feels like they're entitled to this anyway. It seems like that's the response that they're asking us to give them. I mean, that's not really a statement. Everyone wants that. But it seems like this person really wants people to just say, yeah, you know, you don't ask much of your friends. And I'm sure they would feel that exact same way about you. If asked, they would say, yeah, this person doesn't ask much of us. Which is, you know, it could be true. But from the way that this person's positioning themselves, it's a little silly to me. I love my friends and I really don't ask much of them. I just feel so upset and misled. It's like I have no choice but to fork over the $4,000 myself or risk the entire trip being ruined for everyone else. What would you do? Am I overreacting? What is the overreaction? What is the reaction? What have you reacted with? Where is the reaction? It seems like you're trying to post this on AITA, but there's no space for you to be TA because nothing's happened. And instead you post it on an AIO, but there's no room for you to O because there's no R. How can you OR without the R? Oh, it's probably in the texts. Okay, let's see the texts. Girl, I'm exhausted but packed. I'm so excited. Don't forget your passport. That's the first thing I put in my purse. Arya asked why you haven't responded in the group chat. Question mark? That pesky question mark. This is one of my pet peeves. We'll probably see this again. I hate when people do a new message in the question mark. It's not that big of a deal because there's not even a minute has passed since she sent the previous message, so it's like maybe she just forgot to send the question mark. But I hate it when there's a gap. When they wait like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour plus. Question mark? Like, bro, say something else. Don't. I can send the money 2 days after we're there. Okay, maybe I feel like Holly is just a type of person who adjusts in the moment. And some people are like that. I would trust Holly a little bit. If she's my friend and I really, you know, we have that rapport, I'd trust her. I'd trust her just this once to see if she would actually pay the money 2 days after we're there. Because if she's getting her paycheck, you know. Come on, that wasn't the plan. We literally leave tonight and the email for the remaining balance hasn't been paid. Everyone put their money down for the deposit months ago. You literally asked if you could pay the remaining balance so you had more time to save money. Okay, I get what you're saying, but look, you make good money and I'm working to graduate college. Can you please pay my portion and I'll pay you back in 2 days? I mean, it's 2 days. Are you serious? I didn't ask you for any money on the last 2 trips that we all went on. I paid for your meals, drinks, cabana rental, jet ski, and your hotel room for 10 days. I didn't ask you for a penny. You literally asked us if you could just pay the remaining balance. This is so fucked up. You wanting me to pay $4,000 for you after you already agreed to paying it is crazy. The $4,000 and 0 cents is crazy. You need to text the group chat. I'm not your spokesperson. You've put all of us in a terrible position. Girl, yes, you're overreacting. I really think you're overreacting. It's not like, okay, let's see. Let's get the details again. I love my friends and I don't really ask much of them. Okay, that comes back. Because look, she is asking much. All that stuff is implied. In every good deed she does, it seems like that's a thing that she ticks off in her mind. Like, you can see she brings it back up here. I paid for everything on the, she's counting the last 2 trips we had, the meals, drinks, cabana rental, jet ski, cabana, unana, jet ski, and your hotel room for 10 days. Hotel room for 10 days. And I didn't ask you for a penny. That's 5 good deeds I did. And what did you do? Weird. That's weird behavior. That's weirdo behavior. People like this are not people that I like to spend time around. I don't like spending time around people who count the good deeds we do for each other. Because, I mean, most of the time, they don't even count the good deeds we do for each other because we see good deeds differently, you know? Like, they might do something that they see as nice, and I don't really see as nice, but I'm like, that was cute. That was cute of you. That was a nice thing to do. But in times of anger, that would come out, and I'd be like, oh, that wasn't really a good thing that you did. I just pretended it was nice in the moment because I noticed that you were trying, you know? And when people like this encounter me, or rather when I encounter people like this, it gets a little difficult for us to talk to each other. It gets a little bit difficult for us to communicate what's gone on, because they're over here like, I did all of these nice things for you and you really appreciated them. And I'm like, you did those nice things for you, and I noticed that that was a thing that you consider nice. So I reacted in a nice way, and that was my returning of the favor, you know? Like, even though I don't like what you gave me, I'm reacting with love because it's like a little kid giving you a drawing, you know? Like, thanks. I'm not gonna hang this up on the wall. This doesn't belong in the Louvre, but that was sweet. That's cute. And in times of anger, I never even liked your drawing anyway, you know? So I don't know. I don't like people like this. They trigger that part of me. Let's get back on topic. This is an overreaction. This is a big overreaction, I think, because if this person's if you're really good friends with this person and she really is getting paid in 2 days, I mean, might as well. You know, you want to go on this big trip and you already did this stuff. If she betrays this trust again, or I don't even know if it's again, because she just said that she didn't ask her for a penny. And I guess it's good that she's standing up for herself so that she doesn't get walked over, because that does happen with people like this. But if she's really paying you back in 2 days, then like why would you even say this too? Why would you say this right before you go on a vacation with her? Like, do you really think this is gonna uplift the mood? This is just a bad idea all around. This is just immature behavior. She needs to talk about her issues when they come up. If she feels like she's not being appreciated for the things that she does, she needs to say that at the moment, not now. Not now. This is not great. Because, man, another thing with these types of people is it makes every good deed feel like a punishment or something that you have to pay back. I hate making my friends feel that way. Even when it comes to little things, like, I can tell when people have spent a lot of time with this type of person, because there will be moments where they'll be like, we'll go out, we'll go get some ice cream or something, and they'll be like, oh, let me Venmo you, don't worry, I'll Venmo you. And I'm like, bro, chill. And they're like, what's your Venmo? But I'm like, if you want to, I'll tell you eventually. If you bring it up again, sure. But like, we're gonna hang out again. I mean, it was like $15 for ice cream and a good conversation with my friend. You know, like, yeah, things are expensive these days, but we're gonna go out again. We're gonna have another good time, and maybe you're gonna buy me dinner and you'll pay $20 for the both of us. Maybe you'll pay $40 for the both of us. And It doesn't have to be like a thing where we count and count and count, because we're gonna hang out again after that, and maybe I'll pay $20 for another thing and then $30 for another thing over here. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll pay $150 for us to go on a nice big excursion. It doesn't, you know, we'll pay each other back. Stop making it such a big deal and stop counting. That's how I see it. I hate when people count, you know? Like, I don't want to punish people for having a good time with me. Anyway, I'm spending way too much time on this one. Let's move on to the next. Oh, this one's locked. Am I overreacting for getting upset when my girlfriend said, "That's it," to my Valentine's Day gift? Okay. I got her favorite chocolate, roses, a balloon that says "I love you," bought her food, gave her a Chick-fil-A gift card, and a card with a heartfelt message, and she said, "That's it?" And I said how much it hurt me and asked why she would say that. She said that she doesn't know what else I want her to say, and that usually couples get a teddy bear or something from their partner. Yeah, they're probably really young. I just scrolled to the comment by accident, but I was gonna say that anyway. This is probably someone who's really young. This is also an example of the types of people who just count on both of their ends, and this is why it just sucks. Just stop counting things. Like, you feel so much more hurt if you're like, well, I gave you this, and I gave you this, and I gave you this, and I gave you this. Pay attention to what they actually want, you know? Maybe that's why she said, "That's it." She's like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, I don't know why she said "that's it." That doesn't really make sense, considering what she said right after. But then again, this guy isn't much of a wordsmith, let's be honest. I'm not sure what to say about this. There's not much to say, really. It's, just a silly young relationship that won't last long. Probably won't affect either of them that much. Just like oh yeah, we used to date. She was kind of mean. Or, yeah, we used to date. He was kind of lame. Maybe you guys will be friends later on. Doesn't matter. It's just life. How old is this guy? Oh. They're 24? Dude, they've been dating for 8 months? Wow. This changes my worldview quite a bit. When you're forced to learn worldview changing information. What the heck, dude? They're 24? How are you still doing that? 24? Bro, I need to bake a cake. I'm gonna do 3 more posts, right? Let's do 3 more. And then I'm gonna bake a cake. Am I overreacting? My partner of 3 years forgot Valentine's Day and my birthday. Okay, before I even read this, I forgot that it was Valentine's Day until today. And if someone hinted at me, you know what's coming up, I genuinely probably wouldn't even think about it. Even if I was in a relationship. I don't know why, my brain just does not connect things that way. Like, you'd have to give me weirder clues, like, man, like, it's my favorite holiday coming up, and I'd be like, oh, what's that? And then I'd be like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Oh, I should do something, you know? And then especially if you say it's your favorite holiday, then I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta make this special for you, if we're dating. So, like, I haven't read this yet. Birthday is kind of a big deal, but yeah, birthday's kind of a big deal. But then again, with birthdays, I specifically take it upon myself to make it a big thing, and I try my best to remember as many people's birthdays as possible, and I'm one of the most consistent people. Well, I will tell people happy birthday more often than most other people will, regardless of my relationship to that person. Back in the day, actually, I used to get blocked by people at high school. They just didn't like me, and the people who blocked me, I'd screenshot their page and I'd post on my story and say happy birthday. I'd try tagging them, but it's like, well, I'm blocked. And I'm sure their friends would see that screenshot and it'd send it to them and be like, this girl's so weird. But I'm like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm blocked. I don't care. It's just life. You know, it's just high school. It's just life. I don't even remember those people anymore. They don't remember me. They probably don't even remember that moment. It doesn't matter. It's just life. Anyway, that being said, I take it upon myself to remember people's birthdays, so perhaps someone else who thinks like me and just wouldn't remember Valentine's Day unless you gave weird hints like that, chances are they think about birthdays the same way. So, we'll see. I've been together on and off with my 32-year-old male partner as a 29-year-old female for the better part of 3 years. My birthday is tomorrow. Historically, I've never expected both a Valentine's Day gift and a birthday gift, especially because we're both in recovery this year. This year, he forgot both. Recovery from what? This year, he forgot both. He claims he was going to get me a birthday gift today, but I know he forgot and is trying to cover his own ass because he just went to the mall yesterday with his housemates and spent hundreds on new shoes and clothes. Yikes. Maybe he really just forgot. I'm not a materialistic person at all. In fact, I would have preferred something handmade as it's more meaningful to me. But he did nothing. He acknowledged that he did nothing several hours before I was supposed to see him today, so he could have gone across the street to a store and gotten a card before I met up with him, but he chose to just tell me he forgot and he'll make it up to me in a few days. This sounds so far, right here, it sounds like this is something I would do. He chose to just tell me he forgot and he'll make it up to me in a few days. Because if I do something pretty bad like that, I would feel bad and I'd feel the need to really make up for it. I couldn't just give you a terrible little card. Like, you mean more to that. You mean more to me than that. I can't just go across the street, get you a dollar store card, or think about something off on the fly and just grab it, you know? Like, me personally, I write lists for people before it even hits their birthday, just so that I never get into a scenario like this. Or if I do, I have an easy way out. But most people don't do that. And so if I were to actually be stuck in this scenario, I would feel the need naturally to take a few days. It's not malicious at all. It's not a lack of care or lack of effort. It's just I feel the need to put in a reasonable amount of effort. This does not count. This is not anything. I can't present that to you, you know? Like, it might be a bit of a perfectionistic mindset, which means it might be something that should be changed, but it's still what it is, you know? It's not ill intent, which is what, you know, would be a good thing to keep in mind when it comes to determining whether someone's overreacting or not. So let's see. I don't think his excuses are valid. Am I overreacting or am I settling for less than bare minimum here? Oof. I think this woman's more whatever, I'm gonna shut up. Babe, I'm sorry I haven't gotten you anything. Hold on. Babe, I'm sorry I haven't gotten you anything yet for Valentine's Day, because your birthday's the next. I promise I'll have something for you in the following days. Babe? See, that's the thing again. You see that gap? You see that gap again? You see that little gap? And the question mark? I mean, he did say babe, which, again, this would be less annoying to me than just a question mark. But I swear, if he had just sent a question mark after that, you could see there's a little gap. So he waited a little bit. And if it were just, oh my god, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. But that, just a question mark is so infuriating to me. Babe is better than just a question mark. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone relates. But, babe, I'm sorry I haven't gotten you anything yet for Valentine's Day because your birthday's the next. I promise I'll have something for you in the next following days. Babe? Wait, so I just want to clarify. You went to the mall yesterday and bought yourself new shoes, but didn't think to pop into a CVS or a Dollar Tree to buy a card for Valentine's Day or my birthday? Or just Valentine's Day? Because Valentine's never mattered much to me. Okay, she's saying that, I guess, because it doesn't matter if it's just a card, because Valentine's never really mattered much, but at least it's something. But I guess her saying Valentine's never mattered much to me is kind of confusing, because perhaps, I'm assuming based on what she said above that that's what she means, but she could also mean that Valentine's Day never really mattered much to me, so it doesn't even matter if you don't get me anything for Valentine's Day as long as you get me something for my birthday. But I think what she really means is that she wants a little something for Valentine's, because it doesn't matter much, you know? Don't ignore it, but give me a little something. Which is fair, that's reasonable, that's totally reasonable. You didn't have any blank paper and a pen lying around to even write me a letter or anything? Okay, actually, okay, because now we actually have something here. Because if I were him in this scenario, I think it's important to know your partner, you know? I think it's important to know if, it's what I was saying earlier, it's so important to know your partner. It's important to know if that's something that they would appreciate. If I knew that my partner would appreciate that, I would take the time to just sit down and put in some effort and do something. I wouldn't think it's enough, but that would be something. So now I understand more what she means in the body. Having the text context here, as well as her introduction, is helpful in getting the full picture, at least from her perspective. Now let's see if we can figure out his perspective. You just said you didn't mind I forgot yesterday that today was gonna be Valentine's Day, but go ahead and be mad when your birthday's tomorrow. Fuck out of here. And to be honest, okay, that's what I was saying. It's confusing. Her wording is a bit confusing. She could have said it a bit clearer. I understand solely because I'm trying to understand and because I have the context that she gave us and not him. But then again, he should know her. But then again, she should communicate better. It's a mess on both ends, I guess. Maybe he's not the right person for her in her current stage and vice versa, because perhaps if she knew how to better communicate her needs, he'd be able to pick up on them more, but she can't. So he can't pick up on the subtleties, and perhaps he needs to be better at picking up on the subtleties, but he first needs someone who's a bit more bold so that he can then, pick up the patterns with the next person. And she just doesn't have the confidence in her own desires to do that yet. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. And to be honest, your presence is a good enough gift for me, so I kind of thought the same thing. But apparently only material things make you happy, and you can't depreciate the fact that hanging with me is good enough. It tells a lot about your character. I think he's overreacting. I think he's being dramatic. I think this is weird. Like, he's clearly just confused because she's not being clear, but he's being dramatic and overreacting. That's so unnecessary. Like, he knows that she's not saying that material things make her happy. Like, he's being illogical. That's not what she's saying. That's not what's going on. And I think he knows that, but that's just the only thing that he can grasp at. Because, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't. Like, that's not what it is. You know that's not what it is. You fucking suck. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good day. For real, I can't believe you even said that to me. You didn't think to write. It's W-R-I-T-E. Anyway. You didn't think to write me a letter? I've always did something for you every birthday or Valentine's Day. I just moved into this house and I fucking forgot. I'm not fucking with the excuses. Bro. Like, just take accountability for what happened. Don't take accountability for what you didn't do. Don't make things up. Just say, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot. What do you want me to do? There's nothing, genuinely, actually. What do you want me to do? And then she would tell you, I want you to do a little something for me. Give me a little gift. And you would be confused. You'd be like, why? I just want to have a little something. It just makes me feel happy it makes me feel like you care when you put a little effort in, even if it's little, because I don't care that much about Valentine's Day, but I do care a little bit. And so he would probably be like, why? Why are you saying that? What do you mean by you care a little bit, but not a lot? Or whatever. And she'd be like, well, even though I know you care about me, it's nice to have a little reminder every now and then with a little gift on these holidays. And from that point on, he has the choice to either say, okay, I care about you, so I want to be sweet, and I'll do those little things for you. Or he could say, no, that's too much for me. I don't want to do that. And both are fine. One of them is saying, yeah, this is fine. I can do this. The other one's saying, no, I don't want to do that. That's too much. That's setting a boundary. Perfectly fine. But just talk it out, Let's see what she says. You know very well I'm not materialistic, name. Please don't insult me. Let's call him Henry. You know very well I'm not materialistic, Henry. That's not Henry. That's Heinrich. You know very well I'm not materialistic, Heinrich. Please don't insult me. I just said I would have even liked a written letter. Anything that displays any amount of effort would have been greatly loved and appreciated by me. No money had to be spent, but thanks for telling me I suck. Yeah, see? Just talk it out. I wish they'd done this in person, and I wish that they were actually receptive to what each other is saying, because they're just talking at each other, it seems. It seems like she's at least trying, but it seems like he's just taking that as an insult. I think maybe he's just the only one who's in the wrong here. I know this isn't AITA, I know this is AIO. She, at this point in time, is not O, but he is TA. And O. No problem. No, actually, Heinrich, I ordered ingredients to make you heart-shaped empanadas, and I was going to bring them to you when I saw you today as a surprise. Figured my energy would have been good enough for you, but wow, I'm wrong. Cool, keep them. I'm sorry I didn't make or get you anything. I completely forgot. Heinrich, come on. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I've never forgotten before, so get a hold of yourself. Seriously. I even told you I didn't get you anything. He's over here thinking that his honesty is good enough, and I mean, to him it is, but he's still not listening to her. He's not mature enough emotionally to understand to put his emotions aside and not be completely enveloped by them, which is what's happening right now, because he's ignoring what she's saying. He's just like, wow, I'm wrong, because he just wants to feel better. And I think she just has to make him feel better a little bit for him to be receptive a little bit. But then again, if she does that, then he'll feel more justified in being like, yeah, and you're wrong, and I'm good, because he feels like he didn't do anything wrong, but I think she needs to just say, like, yes, you didn't do anything wrong. I see that you didn't do anything wrong, but at the same time, I still feel hurt. If people want to show me that they care about me, that's a way to do that, basically. That's what she needs to express to him in plain English. But he's not listening. I don't want to read this. I even told you I didn't get you anything before you came, and I realized I didn't. I'll sit with self today. Don't need negative energy. Sorry I missed Valentine's Day for the first time when I just switched houses. Not even bro, come on. Not even 2 days ago. Then was excited hanging out with my new housemates. I bought shoes, completely forgetting it was Valentine's Day tomorrow. I just went out because I had the opportunity with someone driving me. Your birthday's literally tomorrow, so I was gonna grab shit for you today anyways. I don't want your ampanadas. She literally wrote it. Why'd you flip the E? Anyway, yeah, he's just being immature. I've met so many people like that. Like, just listen, you know? Just listen. That's what's gonna help in this scenario. I don't want your empanadas. I'm not having it be thrown in my face. Keep them. I just moved into a sober house for the first time and started a brand new job within 2 days of each other, and I didn't forget. Ooh. Okay, grow up. Projection much? I fucking forgot. I don't give a fuck where you moved and whatever else you did. I'm not you. I'm me. I fucking forgot. Your birthday also the second day after, and it's been like that for the past 28 years. So no shit you did. I forgot. No shit you did to forgot. No shit you did to forgot. No shit you didn't forget. I can't with you, not letting you ruin my day. Have a good day. Is he just doing like the middle button on auto predict text or something? Like, what's going on? To be a good day. Today is a good day. To have a good day. To be a good day. To go to have a good day and to be a good day. And then you can see that she doesn't have the iOS update, so she can't see that he reacted with a laughing emoji to the message here. They're supposed to... Oh, wait, what? He has an Android. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You're literally wrong, You're literally mad ungrateful. How are you so, like, strangely illiterate? It's so weird and inconsistent. Like, he can spell most things pretty well, but then there's such I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get better. Maybe he's improving. Maybe, you know, I can't just make this whole person bad just because he's being insane here. Maybe he's genuinely improving in his grammar, and that's why some of them are inconsistent, because he's just learning. But what's going on here? Why is he so immature? You're literally mad ungrateful. I was having a shit ton of anxiety here when I got here, and I was acclimating myself to the house. I fucking forgot what day it even was. If you can accept it, then go like you always do. Tell me you're done like you always do. Your birthday's literally tomorrow. When I remembered last night at 10 p.m. it was too late. I said to myself, I'll just get her birthday present tomorrow and hoped seeing my face would be good enough for you. He's being immature. This is childish. This is genuinely childish. He thinks that he's winning because he's won like this before, but this is genuinely just childish behavior. And I know because I've done it. This is just childish. Like, stop. Grow up. Stop it. Accept what's gone on. It's not even that big of a deal. That's the thing. I mean, I understand. I should stop being mean because I understand. It's not that big of a deal. You're making it so much bigger of a deal than it needs to be. They're not gonna hate you. It's not over. It's not like you just messed up. Okay? And even if they do hate you, whatever. You know, it happens. Some people are like that. It's not that big of a deal. It's just life. It's just a relationship. And like, I mean, you're already destroying it right now anyway. So you might as well try something new. You know that this is already destructive. So let's try listening. Let's try saying, yeah, you know, you're right, I did mess up. See what happens. And not even, man, I can't even say it this way because I wouldn't even listen to that back then. I'd be like, yeah, but I didn't do anything wrong. And it's like, yeah, you didn't, but the person was still hurt. It was because of something you did. If you care about hurting that person, then you apologize for hurting that person. If you don't care about hurting that person, then don't. That's what I think. But if you care, then you should care that you hurt them. Even if that wasn't your intention. Even if you think they should probably grow up a little bit. But, you know, what's done is done. And you make it a bigger deal. You make it a much bigger deal by doing stuff like this, you know? You make it a much bigger deal than it needed to be. If you just said, yeah, I'm sorry, they wouldn't even be as agitated. Just try it, you know? If you're watching this video and that resonates with you at all, just try it. Genuinely, just try it. You might mess up a few times and that might crush your spirit a little bit, but just keep trying. Like, keep trying. It's not that big of a deal. It's not going to be that big of a deal. If it is, that's a fluke. Sometimes it is that big of a deal. Sometimes certain people make it that big of a deal, but it doesn't have to be. Anyway, sorry babe, it wasn't intentional. I think you should relax. Yeah, obviously she wasn't overreacting. Obviously this dude is overreacting. It's ridiculous. I don't even need to see the 12,000 upvotes, 12,000 comments. Yeah, I don't even need to see the... Bro crashed out for 3 screenshots. Bro crashed out for 3 screenshots worth of text and ended it with, "You need to relax." Yo! Please make both of you off again. Oh, you're on again, off again? Yeah, be off again. Okay. I kind of want this to be the last one. Am I overreacting for my girlfriend to be out with her boy best friend? I really want to trust her and her to know I trust her, but this is the second time in less than a full week she's hung out with him in less than a week. And when I've talked to her about it, she's constantly reassured me by saying, "Oh, he isn't like that," or would get mad when I bring it up. But currently on Valentine's Eve, I'm working late, and she's sending me photos of this really fancy place he took her, and it makes me feel just dumb as fuck for getting jealous. I mean, is this normal behavior? I never really put myself out there, so I wouldn't know, but it just feels wrong. Yeah, dude, it's wrong. Like... he's stealing your girl. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Freaking, are these flowers? Girl, that's not your girl. Break up with her. I would break up over this. I don't care. That's a boundary for me. That's my own jealousy is too much for that. I don't care. That's me. I don't care. We're breaking up after this. I made it. Oh, cool. Never text me again. Or like, you could text me again, but just memes. We're not dating anymore. I'm gonna go find someone else. Like, we're not, go and have fun with your boyfriend. I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day dinner with your boyfriend. I'm over it. Genuinely. I'm not kidding at all. This would we would break up right after that. I might even heart that message too. Ha! Cute. Cute. That's cute. You and your boyfriend are cute. Like what? I would never. This is a big no for me. You're not reacting at all, by the way, to answer your question. Are those the ampanadas? Oh my god, those are the ampanadas. That's cute. They got the ampanadas. Who'da thunk it? That's great. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I hope they broke up. They do not need each other. Alright, last one. Am I overreacting? I'm so heated. Asked my boyfriend to make Valentine special, and his response was, "I can't even afford to make myself happy." Okay, upon first impressions, he's not TA, even though that's not what we're doing. I gave my boyfriend a love coupon. On it, it said, "I need you to promise to make this Valentine's Day extra special, because for 15 years we've never gone out for Valentine's Day ever, because he's always so busy or he can't afford it." A love coupon makes me think that they just want to do something cute and special. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be afford. So I think it's a bit weird immediately that his first thought is afford, but maybe that's what she means. But I really doubt it. On it, it said, "I need you to promise to make this Valentine's Day extra special, because for 15 years we have never gone out for Valentine's Day ever, because he's always so busy or he can't afford it." But that's not even the thing. I'm not asking for him to take me anywhere. I'm asking about how you spend Valentine's with me and not at a bar somewhere. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but she wants him to spend Valentine's Day with her and not at a bar somewhere. So when he responded with, "I can't even afford to make myself happy," he can never have anything because he's got to pay bills and a house payment, which I also pay into. I wasn't even asking him to buy me anything. I just wanted to actually spend Valentine's Day alone with him. Am I wrong? Am I overreacting because I got upset? I used to get sad about it, but now I'm just done. Dude, I'm sad. This makes me sad. It's sad when people get into relationships like this. I've seen it so many times. The people who want to save people getting into a relationship with people who want to make everything better for their family. Like, it's sad because the person who wants to save them is like, "Come on, you don't have to do all this. It's okay." It's like Alexander Hamilton and Eliza in Hamilton. It's like, just survive. That's enough. You don't have to do anything more. It's okay. We're happy. But he's like, "No, I understand you think that that's enough, but it's not. It's not enough. I have to do this. I have to make this right for you. You don't see what I'm seeing. You don't see the bigger picture. I know that you feel comfortable, but you only feel comfortable because I'm doing all of these things." But she's like, "You really don't have to. It's enough. It's okay. Even if we don't do great financially, I like having you around. You know, that's all we have in this human life. We have each other. Money is not the most important thing, and he can't see it. They're in two different worlds, so it's always sad seeing those two people get together, because it's doomed. It's doomed from the start, but the person who's trying to fix people will never see it. The person who's the go-getter, will be happy with pretty much anyone, because they're not really focused on that. But for some reason, the fixer always ends up with them. It's so sad. But is that a good note to end it on? Yeah, it's a decent note to end it on. That's the note we're going to end it on. I'm so glad that you guys spent the day after Valentine's Day with me, or maybe the next few days. I'm glad you spent a day in February with me, because this was quite the journey. I hope you guys got lots of kisses, good conversation, and lots of love from you people, from you peoples. With that being said, I've been Runa. It's been so nice to be on your screen. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a thumbs down if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to, don't if you don't want to, and with that being said, I've been Runa. It's been so nice being on your screen. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye! And to be honest, your prepense? What's prepense? Prepense. I don't know what does he mean prepense? I don't know. And to be honest, your prepense is a good enough gift for me. Oh, your presence.